Hi guys, this is Spartan765. Today I'm just going to do just an exclusive review on my SKS, no other gun. One of the main reasons I'm doing this review is because I already got messages saying, what do you mean by receiver with a rail cover, receiver cover with a rail on it? I mean, like, there's the original receiver cover on there. Here's the one with the rail. It just mounts just like that. And then people say, oh, why don't you just do that instead of mounting it up there? Because this one, until I get some retainers spot welded onto it, it just jiggles a little bit, which isn't the best for the accuracy. Whereas this here does not jiggle at all, because I have that pretty much perfectly fine-tuned. This handguard here and the forearm, so it does not wiggle at all. So I've shot a few hundred rounds with this thing. Shoots perfect right up there anyway, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Some people were questioning my handguard, or like my my rail guards, rail covers, right here. Here, these rail covers. Let me see if I can get these off with just one hand. Ooh, hang on. Goes the other way here. Some people are like questioning these rail guards. Like, what do they do? And well, this is the rail guard here. It just covers the rail, same color as my camo. These I actually got at Cabela's. They were $100 for two of them, because they're real. They're not like you're just, you know, go out and shoot it. Doesn't have to be combat durable. These are actual combat rails. They were $100. Someone special ordered them at Cabela's, and they never picked them up, so they sold them to me for 20 bucks instead of 100 because they've been on the shelf for 2 years. This here is just, people are also questioning here about this. Here, let me get the light position better over here. People are also questioning this here, what this is, these rails, and where I got these rails and stuff, because people are liking that stuff. It fits just right around there, and there's obviously another cover on that side. This rail is actually just the top mount, top part of an RIS for an M4. It's a real M4 RIS rail. It's not a fake one. Well, by fake I mean I got it for my airsoft gun, but it's a real one. And I don't play airsoft very much anymore, so I just put it on this. I just tipped it upside down, this is the top part, and secured it to there. With the back were two brass screws for bumpers. Basically just to absorb some recoil, like some bending without it coming loose. The rest of these are all steel screws, because the brass ones I would have done it throughout, but the brass, they just snap in half. This is sturdy here, that ain't going to come out because it's a carbon fiber stock, so don't really need to worry that much about it coming off. There we go. Position the light a little better there for you. Yeah, these just slide right on here. I mean, if you, like, let's say I wanted to put a laser right there, or I could put a laser there, I could put a laser there, and then the other side. But these rail covers, the nice thing about these, obviously, with all rail covers is you can just, if you want to put like a laser right here, you can just slide it on halfways, or something like that. Or except you put it on the other way, because there's the clicky thing, the lock. You slide it on like that, and it'd be locked like that. If you get a third one, I suppose you can put one down there, but I don't know why you do that. It's just, these are very durable. They're not the metal clip. These are the plastic, just not plastic, fiber. Just basic. The clip, they're not like the little metal button there. This is the finished SKS product right here that I have worked on, and it's completely done now. The last thing I got for today was I screwed this rail set on, and I put on these, drove to Cabela's and got those. This is the finished product right here. I mean, start out the top, you got your 20-inch standard SKS barrel. Leapers red dot, red green dot. That's my favorite type of sight. Rail guards, rail. This is one of my favorite things, is the about the accessories, is the vertical grip that has a pop-out bipod. I'll show you guys how that works in a minute. Then I also got, obviously, the metal Tapco, or not the metal ATI, and then I got two Tapco polymer olive drab colors. I'm going to get another Tapco polymer olive drab because they work really good. Just when you go with SKSs, just stick to 20 rounds. You won't have any jamming problems. You get a 30 round and they just don't feed correctly if you use hollow point bullets. which hollow points are the funnest to use because you can really blow shit up with those. As you get down here, this is obviously the Tapco stock. This is a saw style grip, M249 saw style, and then your M4 style sliding buttstock. The gun, as is, weighs about 9 point something pounds. It's kind of heavy, but you know, you get used to it. I mean, I can hold it up and comfortably, you know, put through 4 mags without getting really that tired. The bipod on it is really nice because you set it down and you can shoot. The bipod doesn't feel flimsy, and this just pops out of the bottom right here. You push a button there. The other bipod I have is one that mounts right there. That feels kind of flimsy and kind of weird. But here now I'm just gonna go over the basic stuff here. Let me set this up quick. Okay. Now, ooh, hang on, gotta set the light up. Okay. Whoop, caught on the thing. This is the SKS, as is. And the folding, or the retractable bipod just works like this. Goes up into the grip, so you can hold it like this. If you don't want the bipod to be used, and if you want it, simply push the button, pops right out. That's one of my favorite features about this vertical grip. By using this type of vertical grip, you eliminate one more thing you're going to have to put on the gun. If I use a standard one, I still have to put the bipod on the bayonet. Bayonet lug. But I mean, nice thing about... sorry, I got a cold. Nice thing about this stuff here is, with these rail covers, is obviously, just if I just left these uncovered, it wouldn't look so good because it'd be black, or this different colored black right next to this. It still looks cool, but it doesn't look as good. I mean, with these here, it just blends more. Don't ask me how to get these rail covers, because these were something that someone ordered at Cabela's and never picked up. Special order, and they had them there, so I got them. They've been sitting there for 2 years, so they were originally $100. They dropped it down to $20 because no one was buying them. I have no idea where you can buy stuff like this. It's official military rail covers, so don't be asking me that. That was just something I came across. Otherwise, everything else you can just get off websites. Tapco stock I actually got at Cabela's. This vertical grip I got off a website. Can't remember what the site was. Leapers Red Dot, I think I got off can't remember, I think it was cheaper than dirt.com or something. But if you're going to get a red green dot, something you don't want, something that can take a couple bumps or can get bumped and not get knocked off, go with Leapers. They're the best. Reflex sights, yeah, they're fun in Call of Duty 4, but they're just not that good on real guns for some reason. I mean, if you want to get something like a reflex sight, your only other option that'd be something that would be really, really good that would never get bumped off is an EOTech, and those cost like $400. So, I'd say I put quite a bit of money into this gun so far. I probably put about close to $500 into it, including the gun itself. The gun itself was $220. Stock was $120. Rail covers were $20. Vertical grip was $20. 3 of the mags I got for it were $20 each. And a little 5 round I got was $15. Leapers Red Dot was $60. And that other receiver cover was like $52. And then I got a couple scopes for it that came with a receiver cover. And then I got another scope that came with another receiver cover I bought that doesn't work very good. But my best advice, just get a Tapco stock that has a rail you can mount a sight on. Just stay with your stock receiver cover unless you're good at spot welding, which I'm pretty good at, so I'm going to spot weld retainers on there to hold it on. But that's basically it. Spartan 765 out.